Hey everybody and welcome back. So today I have a demo slash review of a new product that I've been loving lately. It was totally dumb luck that I found this. Honestly, I originally purchased a foundation and I didn't like it, so I went to return it, and the gentleman at the counter gave me a sample of something else he thought I might like because I didn't like the original foundation, and I kind of just tried it out and I fell in love. It is so amazing. I recently went on a trip to somewhere super humid and it held up because I am not used to humidity at all whatsoever. So that product is the Chanel CC Cream. This currently I believe has like 3 shades, which I know isn't too many shades. I use the shade B20. This is just an awesome formula. It has SPF 50 in it and it is just blowing my mind. So if you want to go ahead and see me apply this and how it looks onto the skin, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with a little bit on the back of my hand, which is how I normally have been applying it. And for whatever reason, I actually like applying this with my fingers. I don't know why. I can't remember the last foundation I actually preferred to apply with foundation with my fingers. I don't know. But this smells good. If you don't like foundations with a fragrance, this might not be for you, but to me this has the most unique scent. If you've ever smelled any of the Hydra line from Chanel skincare, or I feel like this even smells a little bit different than their other foundations. So if you don't like their other foundation scent, give this one a smell, because this one smells a little bit more like their Hydra skincare, and it's just a really pleasant, slightly refreshing floral with a hint of like fruit in there. I don't know, it smells great to me personally, but like I said, if you're sensitive to smells, I would do like a patch test first. But it just blends in so easily. Mind you, you can still see a little bit of color here, but it is buildable. But this is just a CC cream, so this isn't even a foundation, so it's phenomenal. I'll just do like half so we can see just the coverage. And I use the shade B20. I believe there's like 3, potentially 4 different shades, which isn't a ton, but since this technically isn't a foundation, I think that's kind of how bigger brands do stuff sometimes, just because they want to see how well it will sell before they invest in an entire range, which I know sounds backwards. And that's with half of it done. As you can see, it's just very natural. You can still see this is like the only active breakout I have on my face. The rest of it's just pigmentation damage, so just a little bit throughout here, and then on this side there's just pigmentation damage throughout here. But other than that, it's just like a nice, like, healthy glow. This side just has a little bit more of like that lighty pinkness, and then this one is just a little bit more evened and awake looking, in my opinion. I'm just gonna build up this little active area right here and do any discoloration I see popping through. And this does have SPF 50, which is huge. I always put a sunblock on it before I put any of my makeup on, even if it has it in there. But since this is a 50 and I like to use a 50, even though I don't always have a 50, that's what I prefer. This is amazing because I can save myself a step. And then once you're satisfied with the amount of coverage, you can, like I said, it's buildable. You kind of just, you can wear it out like this if you just want to even out your skin tone and you want some sun protection and you don't want to do anything else. You definitely leave it like this. It does stay a little bit tacky on the skin and normal to dry if that has anything to do with it. So you may or may not want to set this, just personal preference. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the makeup, and then I'll come right back, just wrap everything up, and I'll see you one moment. Alright, so all my makeup is on now, and I will say, just to kind of like close everything up, this blends great with everything. There's no like pickup, even if you don't set it. I do just use like a cream bronzer straight on top of this. I don't have any problems of any dragging or anything with this foundation. It doesn't tend to cake up around my nose. Mind you, I do set that area. I set pretty much just this area with a little bit of powder. Sometimes if there's anything left over on my brush, I'll just dust a little on my forehead just in case. But other than that, if you're looking for something that's just a really, really good kind of two-in-one product, because this has the SPF 50 and it is a CC cream, so if you would just want something that covers more, that's not necessarily quite as heavy as a foundation, this is a great mix. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, I will say that. It's about $55, so yes, that is expensive, but most actual foundations are right around that like $45 mark, 45 and up for anything that's not drugstore. And this is a luxury line, so kind of it's not terrible, especially because you're eliminating the need for a separate sunscreen when you use this, so it makes it a little bit better if that's something that you're looking for skincare wise. This is so awesome. So if you're looking for something new, I've said that 12 times now, I'm gonna find something else to say. So overall, I've just been incredibly impressed by this, and there's not much more to say about that. If you have any questions I didn't answer on here, feel free to leave me a question in the comments below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video.